Hi everyone, Crafting Vicky here with you, and today I'm here to share with you a little make that I'm doing with this cute little image from Faery Ink. And because she's wearing a thin armor, first of all, she's made me thinking of Wizard of Oz. And I'm making a little postcard on my recycled cardboard, but I made a play on word, and I'm putting Thin King so that it plays on the words, and I'm gonna make it very fast because I want to. And I have this deli paper that I think is gonna be awesome. I tried to place her on it, and I think it already gives all the texture and fun stuff. So that's it. It's gonna be really fast and quick little make. You need some of those sometimes. I don't know about you, but you know, I make bigger and more intense makes, but sometimes I just want to do a little crafting. And first of all, just the coloring on the image, because it's done with my Copics, that took a long time. So once that is done, to do something just very fast and simple, it's kind of nice not to have something that's too long and too long in the process. Plus, there's so much that I want to do and try that if I spend hours and hours on the technique, well, I'm not doing anything else, right? So yeah, my list of stuff that I want to do this year, oh my god, it keeps increasing. It's crazy. I don't know how people get bored. That's definitely not my case. It's more a question of trying to limit myself. Okay, so let's put another coat of the Liquitex gloss medium on top. It's a gloss and a varnish, that one. So it varnishes the make at the same time. And let's make sure that this is glued tight, because I don't want it coming undone in the postal system. But I have to say that I've mailed quite a few actually already, and they all made it safe, and everybody was super happy to get them, and very surprised too. Like, they didn't believe that it was actually cardboard from cereal, because you're putting paint, or you know, I'm putting gesso on top and other things, and texture, and like this I put the deli paper. It makes it thicker, and because it's thicker, it's it really withstands the postal service, which is awesome. So let's finish this, dry this off a bit. I tend to put my fingers all over it, and then I get my fingers all sticky. Okay, and once I've done this, I like to do the edges with my Faber-Castell Pit Pen in black. I just think it kind of finishes it off. So that's what I'm doing here. And but I've been known to put my fingers right on top of that new line and then messing it up totally. So I think I'm gonna try to dry this off a bit before I go and turn it around. Once it's dry, it's fine because it's permanent, but before you dry, because it's the gloss medium on it, it can you can spread it, which is a nice thing if that's what you want to do. But it's not so nice if that's not what you want to do. Now, do I doodle on top of this or not? That is the question, right? Maybe if I just edge this a bit. I don't want it too plain. Just little dots. just because. I don't know. It's missing something. So what you're hearing is my son that just walked in while I was filming, because he's coming from the outside, so he didn't see the sign. And I'm not even sure his dad actually put the sign up. I did ask, but he's also not always listening to his wife, so it might be possible that it's not up. And usually I don't talk while doing my videos. I talk at the beginning and at the end, but because this is a fast little make, I'm thinking that this is good that I'm doing this at the same time, you know. But of course, when you're a big family, it happens that you get interrupted this way. Okay, so I always do the back this way, so it's kind of like a real postcard, and it gives me some indication of where my message goes and where the other part goes and where my stamp goes and the address and everything. And I want it to look more like a real postcard. So this is that. How fast was that, right? So just keep your deli paper, make a mess of it. When well, you see me, I you know, play on the deli paper, and when it gets really nice and messy, then I put it aside and then I use it in my project. And it's a fun way of reusing what you've got already. And there's so many fun colors on it that, you know, it makes a great background. So I hope you like this and you give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave me a comment. I love reading them. And if you haven't already, subscribe so you can see the new stuff, and it gives me some encouragement. Bye folks!